Hello there, today we gonna learn about layman's law. First law. Continuing change. A program that is used in real-world environment must necessarily change or else become progressively less useful in that environment. A software product must change continually or become progressively less useful. Maintenance is an inevitable process. The system's environment change, new requirements emerge and the system must be modified. The modified system is reintroduced to the environment and the evolution process start again.
Second law. Increasing complexity. The second law states that, as a system is changed, its structure is degraded. The way to avoid this happening is to invest in preventive maintenance. If improving the software structure without adding its functionality, it means additional cost, over and above those of implementing required system changes. As an evolving program changes, its structure tends to become more complex. Extra resources must be devoted to preserving and simplifying structure.
Third law. Large program evolution. Program evolution is a self-regulating process. System attributes such as size, time between releases and the number of reported errors is approximately invariant for each system release. Large systems have a dynamic of their own that is established at an early stage in the development process. This determines the growth trends of the system maintenance process and limits the number of possible system changes. This law is consequence of structural factors that influence and constrain system change, and organizational factors that affect the evolution process. The structural factors that affect the law come from the complexity of large system. The organizational factors that affect the law reflect the fact that the large system are usually produced by large organization. As you change and extend a program, its structure tends to degrade. The degradation, if unchecked, makes it more and more difficult to make further changes to the program. Fourth law. Organizational stability. Over a program's lifetime, its rate of development is approximately constant and independent of the resource devoted to system development. The most large programming projects work in a saturated state. Change to resources or staffing has imperceptible effects on the long-term evolution of the system. The program evolution is largely independent of management decisions. This law confirms that large software development teams are often unproductive because communication overheads dominate the work of the team.
Fifth law. Conservation of familiarity. Over the lifetime of a system, the incremental change in each release is approximately constant. Adding new functionality to a system inevitably introduces new system faults. Large increment in functionality in one system release means that this will have to be followed by further release in which the new system faults are repaired. This law suggests to not budget for large functionality increments in each release without taking into account the need for fault repair. Sixth law. Continuing growth. The functionality offered by system has to continually increase to maintain user satisfaction. Seventh law. Declining quality. The quality of systems will decline unless they are modified to reflect changes in their operational environment. Changes required to evolve the system to respond to these pressures tend to make the system more complex and lowers quality, as perceived by the various stakeholders. Eighth law. Feedback system. Evolution processes incorporate multi-agent, multi-loop feedback systems, and you have to treat them as feedback systems to achieve significant product improvement. The feedback can come from many sources, including users who may press for new features, the application domain, the technical environment in which the system runs, and the system itself.
Hello. This is the references of layman's law. The first one is from article on the evolution of layman's law. The second one is from the of software engineering. Thank you for watching.
Created using Powtoon.